Right now, police in Cleveland are intently searching the woods, looking for 39-year-old Francisco Oropesa, who authorities believe allegedly shot and killed 5 people, including an 8-year-old child. Priscilla Thompson has the latest tonight. A massive manhunt in Texas. Is there any danger to the community right now?
Tonight, a massive manhunt in Texas. Is there any danger to the community right now?
Well, there's always a danger when you've got a guy that just shot 5 people in the head, execution style.
Authorities searching with dogs, drones, and on horseback for Mexican national 38-year-old Francisco Oropesa. He's accused of barging into his neighbor's home late Friday night with an AR-15 rifle and opening fire after he had been asked to stop shooting the gun outside.
One of the victims came out of the house, asked him to quit shooting because they were trying to put an infant to sleep. This man takes it upon himself to walk out of his residence with a loaded AR-15, walk up into that man's house and start shooting.
5 people were killed, all Honduran nationals, authorities say, the youngest just 8 years old. The father of that 8-year-old escaped the carnage, but returned to the scene today, heartbroken. My wife and my son are dead, he told our sister network Telemundo. 3 other children were also found at the scene, covered in blood, but uninjured, shielded by the bodies of their loved ones, the sheriff told us.
This was a bloody, gruesome crime.
Investigators say they believe the suspect was intoxicated when he fired his weapon and say this isn't the first time they've been called to the rural neighborhood. Authorities say reports of gunshots ringing out in the night is a normal occurrence here.
They're always calling the cops for shootings, always. Kids can go to sleep and, it's normal.
A normal night turned unthinkably tragic.
Officials have identified the victims as 31-year-old Julissa Molina Rivera, 25-year-old Sonia Argentina Guzman, 21-year-old Diana Velasquez Alvarado, 18-year-old Jonathan Cesares, and 8-year-old Daniel Lasso. Now to the storm trackers and a check of your forecast. Here's a live look over the 12 News studio right there. You can see the traffic is moving along nicely. Meteorologist Carrie Cooper is in the Storm Tracker Center right now. Carrie, what are we looking at for the rest of the tonight?
Much better than we had today. Had a lot of clouds, wind. It was cool. Temperatures only in the 60s. I'm sure you noticed that.
Yes, I did. I walked out. I wanted to get a jacket. It was cool.
20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. We're not supposed to be seeing this, but that'll change tomorrow. Be back into the 80s for highs. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network. Here in Beaumont, temperatures running in the 50s. It's a cool night, but we've cleared out. It's beautiful, and we'll drop into the lower 50s coming up later tonight. And we're running about 4 to 5, 6 degrees cooler now than we were 24 hours ago. 59 in Beaumont, 57 up in Jasper. Clear skies with a beautiful night across the area. Futurecast dropping us on down into the 50-degree range by morning. Could be some scattered upper 40s in a few spots when you wake up tomorrow morning. But with a dry air in place, lots of sunshine tomorrow, we do expect temperatures to get into the lower 80s for highs. So a much better day coming up for Sunday. We'll talk about that and the rest of your storm tracker forecast coming up.
Thank you, Carrie. Right now, Jasper County deputies have released the names of 4 suspects charged in a prom party shooting that injured 11 teens. 19-year-old Tracy Hickman, 19-year-old Cheston Hartsfield, 18-year-old Cameron Hartsfield, and 18-year-old Tyler Porter. The 4 men are from Newton but were arrested all over the region. They're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and engaging in organized criminal activity. Investigators believe the shooting stemmed from a beef with a rival group. Police say physical evidence found at the scene tied them to the prom party, and another shooting just 5 miles down the road that same night. Investigators say they are still looking for more suspects. And right now, community members in Bridge City are pulling together for a woman who will now have to navigate life without her husband. Henry Miller died this past Wednesday in a car accident. Louisiana State Police troopers responded to Interstate 210 Bridge in Calcasieu Parish right before 4:30 Wednesday morning. Troopers believe 46-year-old Miller was driving east on I-210 when he started to have car trouble, and that's when police say another vehicle hit Miller's car on the driver's side. Miller's friends and family have put together a GoFundMe to help support his wife Pamela Miller and cover funeral costs. If you'd like to donate, we have that link posted on our website, 12newsnow.com. And you only have a few days left to cast your ballot during early voting. Early voting ends this Tuesday, May 2nd. For those of you casting your ballot in Port Arthur, you can get to know the candidates running for City Council. Tomorrow, the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity are hosting a meet and greet between the community and the candidates. It'll be a chance for you to get to ask those one-on-one questions. That event will take place tomorrow at 2:30 at the YMCA in Port Arthur. And a reminder, Election Day is coming up on May 6th. We put a comprehensive guide together to help you out. Just text the word VOTE to 409-838-1212, and that guide will get sent straight to your phone. Today, students from Port Arthur ISD got a little taste of the college experience. Middle school students had the opportunity to attend the school's Reset and Reimagine Community Day. It was a time for students and parents to learn about what colleges have to offer, as well as the opportunity to network with business professionals. The special day was put together by the school's UT Gear Up program, a new college readiness initiative at Lincoln and Jefferson Middle Schools. And new at 10, justice is served for the children in Jefferson County. Casa of Southeast Texas held their annual gala to garner support for the children in foster care. The nonprofit raises money to help with school supplies, clothing, and other needs in the foster care process. And those funds raised tonight are going to more than 400 children in Jefferson County. Executive Director of Casa Southeast Texas, Liz Woods, says they've been supporting children in foster care for the past 32 years, and they want the community to give children in need a chance at a better life.
This is what we do on a daily basis. It's not just a one-time event, and that the children in Jefferson County, Texas need them.
Wood says Casa of Southeast Texas is always in need of volunteers. If you'd like to support, you can help by going to casasoutheasttexas.org. And when you hear people say they're from the 409, you think Beaumont, Jasper, Port Arthur, Kirbyville, all over from Southeast Texas. Well, the city has declared today, the last Saturday in April, 409 Day. And Beaumont's first annual 409 Day just wrapped up the fun in Terrell Park. Today, the community got the chance to visit the Terrell Park for some good food, bounce houses, and a petting zoo. Creative Director of 409 Family, Joanna Troncalli, says this was all in an effort for people to appreciate the good in Southeast Texas.
The few days after a hurricane or something like that, and just how you've never met this person in your life, but that's your neighbor and you're willing to help them and stuff like that, and just kind of carrying that love and action into everyday life. And so I hope that this inspires them to do that.
If you're interested in more events like 409 Day, Troncalli has a website, 409family.com, with a list of fun activities for your whole family. In Southeast Texas, you better get ready for some tacos and salsa dancing, because tomorrow evening, downtown Beaumont will be filled with the whole Hispanic experience. The city is presenting Viva Beaumont Hispanic Heritage Festival. That's right, there'll be salsa lessons, authentic food, and even lucha libre, which is freestyle wrestling. You'll get the chance to see wrestlers wearing their iconic, colorful masks. City leaders say they're hoping to offer the community an immersive experience into the Hispanic culture. Viva Beaumont is free to attend. Again, it's tomorrow in downtown Beaumont. Activities kick off at 3 p.m. and finish around 8.